Hello. As you know, students have been ordered to stay home this week for e-learning due to the coronavirus pandemic. As a result, it will be me, Ned Nanderlittle, here with this special edition of Wildcat Action News. Hello and welcome to Wildcat Action News. Today's top story takes us to Wilder-Waite Grade School, where there are reports of a surprisingly empty building. Now, due to not having students here this week, we were forced to find replacement reporters. So at this time, we're going to take it down to Ziggy Moonbeam for the story. Ziggy?
Hey man, I'm down here in the cafeteria, man, and this is so wild, man. There are no kids in here. There is no one to be found. I am flipping out, Ned. I can't believe it. Let's take a little walk and check the hallway to see if we can see any signs of activity. There's no kids in here. I don't know if you're seeing this, Ned, but there is no activity in the building. Look at this hallway, man. This is crazy, man. Nobody down here. Nobody down here. Oh, I am flipping out, man. Let's check the gym to see if we see anyone in there, man. Ned, you're not going to believe this. There is no one in this gym. There's no morning meeting, no PE going on, no Mr. Carter. Oh, I'm losing my mind right now, Ned. I got to send it back up to you, man.
Thanks, Ziggy. Our next story involves a teacher from Wilder-Waite for this week's Staff Spotlight. Let's send it over to Disco Bob for the interview.
Hello, news fans. Disco Bob here, and I'm here with Mr. Conley for this week's Staff Spotlight. How long have you been teaching at Wilder-Waite?
Well, Disco Bob, I've had 18 wonderful years here at Wilder-Waite so far. Hopefully many more to come.
Which subject do you think is the funkiest?
Well, that's a tough one. I love teaching all of the subjects, but I would say my favorite two subjects to teach are probably math and social studies.
What do you like most about teaching?
Well, that's actually an easy answer. My favorite thing about teaching is the students. I love 5th grade students. They're my favorite people to be around. I love their humor, I love their excitement, and they make coming to school every day totally worth it.
What's the grooviest book you've ever read?
Well, I have a couple favorites, Disco Bob. My first favorite is a book called I Am the Cheese that I was introduced to in middle school. But my favorite book that I read now has to be Bridge to Terabithia, and I would definitely recommend all Wildcats take a look at that one in the Wilder-Waite Library.
What food do you dig the most?
My favorite kind of food is tacos.
Other than disco dancing, what's your favorite hobby to do?
I have a couple of hobbies I really enjoy doing. One is playing music. Another one I enjoy doing is golfing. Mr. Carter and Mr. Corey and I really like to golf together when we get a chance during the summer.
What vacation do you find the most far out?
Well, I've had a lot of great vacations over the years. I've been to South Carolina. We went to Disney World a couple years ago. But the favorite vacation that me and my family go on is when we go to Branson, Missouri. There's so much to do there, and we always have a really fun time.
Thanks for joining us on this week's Staff Spotlight, Mr. Conley.
Well, thanks for having me.
I'm Disco Bob, and
and we're going to send it back up to the newsroom. Wow! What an awesome teacher! Now it's time for this week's weather. Let's send it to Brushfire O'Brien for the weather.
The weekly forecast.
Well, yoo! Howdy there, Wildcats! Brushfire O'Brien here with your weekly forecast. Well, as you can see, on Monday it's going to be 48 degrees with a small chance of rain. But on Tuesday, it's going to get a little warmer, up to 51 with no rain. So maybe y'all get outside and do some lassoing or something like that. On Wednesday, temperatures are going to drop to 47 with a 70% chance of rain. Might be a good day for just saddling up your horses. On Thursday, though, woo-wee! Sure is going to get warm, all the way up to 64, but 90% chance of rain. That rain's going to blow in faster than some tumbling tumbleweed, I tell you. And finally, on Friday, the temperature is going to be 51 degrees with a 40% chance of rain. So hopefully you'll get outside this week a little bit while you're at home, and we can't wait to see you back. For weather, I'm Brushfire O'Brien. Thanks, Brushfire. Now let's take a look at this week's quick quiz. It's now time for everyone's favorite segment, Joke of the Week.
Why did the teddy bear say no to dessert? Because she was already stuffed.
That was a good one. Thank you for joining us on this week's edition of Wildcat Action News. And I think I speak for everyone when I say, students, we can't wait for you to get back soon. See you next time.